As he laid my hands on his chest, I could feel his heart pounding, fast and hard. I was falling for him, and I knew he felt the same way when he asked me to be his date for the Halloween party. Life was good, except William was always around me, and that was kind of annoying. When I told my parents about him, they were actually supportive of his behavior.
You should be happy he loves you so much. I suggest you come back and let go of this foolish adventure.
Why did they hate me so much? One day before the party, when I walked into school, I saw William waiting for me on his knees and a life-size bouquet.
Beautiful flowers for my beautiful date. I'll pick you up at 8 tomorrow.
No need. I already have a date.
Who? That peasant from the hotel? Come on, you deserve a prince like me. Only royalty can match royalty, and you know that.
That's enough, William. You were my childhood friend, and I respected that for as long as I could, but I'm done. Teach your lessons on royalty to my parents who love you so much, but leave me out of it.
You'll regret this.
Yeah, whatever. That evening, as I got dressed, I got a text from William that he was leaving, and I couldn't be happier. Good riddance. When Asher came to pick me up, I was shocked to see him stepping out of his car, looking like an absolute dream. We entered the party dressed as Cinderella and Prince Charming, and people couldn't stop gushing over how amazing we looked together. The mood became better when the song shifted to a slow number.
You look beautiful tonight.
Just tonight?
I fell for you the day I saw you, and I never stopped liking you.
Is that why you were so rude to me?
It was a way of keeping my feelings under control. I thought you'd distract me from my goals, but I was so wrong.
Asher pulled me closer till our faces were inches apart, and he gently kissed me on my cheek. And suddenly the song changed again, and we lost our moment.
Let's get out of here.
I'd like that. Asher took my hand and took me to the school rooftop, overlooking the entire city of New York. It was beautiful.
Penny, I know you're a princess, and I would never be able to match your status. But will you date me and make me the happiest person on earth?
It was a dream come true to meet a guy like Asher, and I was the happiest I'd been in a long time. But just as I was about to say yes, the door of the roof crashed open, and suddenly I had people taking my pictures left, right, and center.
Is he your new boyfriend, Penelope? Will you leave the crown to get married to him?
Show us the ring! I wanted to leave, but there was no way out. Just then, I caught a hold of one of the guys with the camera. Who sent you? Tell me now or I'll destroy your career. The guy got scared and told me he got an anonymous tip from someone named Asher. No way! I immediately started looking for Asher when I saw him taking money from one of the media people. How could you betray me?
Penny, listen to me. This isn't what it looks like.
I'm not blind. I just saw you taking money from him. If you needed money, you could have just asked. You're worse than William. At least he didn't lie. Asher tried to stop me, but I was too heartbroken to stop. Soon after, I called Ruth and asked her to get me on a private plane back to Belgium. I wanted her to come along, but her work in the States wasn't over yet. As soon as I landed, the driver took me to the hospital and not the palace. What's happening? Where are we going?
You'll find out soon enough, Your Royal Highness.
My heart was beating nervously as the security led me to a private room and saw Dad with 1,000 machines beeping over his head. Dad! Oh my God, what happened?
Penny, you're a sight for sore eyes.
I turned to Mom, and she told me that Dad had been unwell for quite some time. When he learned that I was dating someone out of royalty, he just couldn't take it. I'm sorry, Dad. I let you down, but I've learned my lesson. I'll do everything you say.
I just want you to take over the crown and get married to William. He's perfect for you, honey.
Even though I didn't agree with Dad, I nodded with a heavy heart. The news of my marriage and coronation spread like wildfire. Mom planned a major event inviting all the royal families of the world. As I stepped into my wedding gown, I could feel my heart sinking. Asher was the love of my life, but I had to make the sacrifice in the name of my family. I was walking down the aisle when Ruth came running into the church. Stop! Stop the wedding! Ruth, what are you doing? I have to do this. For Dad, Stop being dramatic. He doesn't love you. He's only after your money. Ruth told everyone how after I'd left, she went back to the hotel to get the rest of my stuff and ran into William. But he told me he'd left. That's exactly what I was wondering too. So I followed him to a club and saw him making out with random girls. She went on to tell how William's parents were practically broke and they wanted to marry their son off to recover money.
That's not true. She's lying.
He was the one who tipped off the media about you. For money. I looked at William, who had